there is a silent killer, an unseen enemy that works tirelessly to destroy our homes. It doesn't make a sound. It doesn't announce its presence. It attacks while homeowners sleep, completely unaware of the ticking time bomb beneath their feet. This destructive force is simple, common, and devastatingly powerful: uncontrolled water. Every drop of rain that falls on your property has the potential to become an agent of chaos, waging a slow, relentless war against your home's single most important structural element, its foundation. The damage starts subtly. A small puddle here, a damp spot there. But beneath the surface, a catastrophic process is underway. Water saturates the soil, turning it into a soupy, unstable mess. This creates immense hydrostatic pressure, pushing against your foundation walls with thousands of pounds of force. It erodes the very ground your house stands on, washing it away particle by particle, creating voids and weaknesses. The result? Cracked walls, sinking floors, and repair bills that can climb into the tens of thousands. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can fight back. You can protect your investment, your sanctuary, your home. And the solution starts now. Here's the fix. Before you can solve the problem, you must first become a water detective. Your mission is to identify the telltale signs that your property is losing the battle against moisture. The most obvious clue is standing water. After a rainstorm, walk your property. Do you see pools of water lingering for hours or even days near your foundation? This is a major red flag. Next, head inside to your basement or crawl space. Look for damp patches on the walls or floor. You might see efflorescence, a chalky white mineral deposit left behind as water evaporates. This is clear evidence of moisture seeping through your concrete. Trust your nose too. A persistent musty or earthy smell is a classic sign of mold or mildew, which thrives in damp environments and can pose serious health risks. Finally, look for structural clues. Are there new cracks appearing in your foundation, drywall, or exterior brickwork? Are doors and windows becoming difficult to open or close? These are symptoms of foundation settlement, often caused by water-related soil issues. Understanding these signs is the critical first step to taking control. Your first line of defense isn't on the ground, it's on your roof. A properly functioning roof and gutter system is designed to capture a massive volume of water and direct it safely away. But when it fails, it becomes a primary source of foundation problems. Think about it. A single inch of rain on a 1,000 square foot roof produces over 600 gallons of water. Your gutters are the channels for this torrent. If they are undersized, improperly pitched, or clogged with leaves and debris, they will overflow, dumping that entire water load directly against your foundation. The downspouts are just as critical. A common and costly mistake is having downspouts that terminate too close to the house. This is like aiming a fire hose at your foundation's base. Each downspout should extend at least 6 to 10 feet away from the structure, discharging onto a splash block or into an underground drain pipe that carries the water to a safe location. Regularly cleaning your gutters and considering leaf guards can save you from a world of trouble. Your roof drainage system is the start of a comprehensive water management plan. Get it right, and you're already halfway there. Now let's talk about the ground itself. The single most important principle in surface water management is grading. This simply means ensuring that all the land around your home slopes gently away from the foundation. Water, thanks to gravity, will always follow the path of least resistance. Your job is to make sure that path leads away from your house, not towards it. The industry standard is a minimum slope of 2%. That translates to a drop of about 1/4 of an inch for every foot you move away from the foundation for at least the first 10 feet. This might not look like much, but it's enough to encourage surface water to drain away naturally instead of pooling against your walls. When a house is built, the soil excavated for the foundation is often used to backfill around it. If this soil isn't properly compacted in layers, it will settle over time, creating a negative grade, a subtle trench that funnels water directly to your foundation. Correcting this often involves bringing in additional soil, like a dense clay loam mix, to build up the grade and re-establish that crucial positive slope. In some situations, proper grading alone isn't enough. especially for large flat areas like driveways, patios, or pool decks. This is where surface drains come into play. These are engineered solutions designed to intercept and remove surface water quickly before it can cause problems. The two most common types are channel drains and catch basins. Channel drains, also known as trench drains, are long, narrow channels covered by a grate. They are incredibly effective at intercepting sheet flow across wide paved surfaces. You'll often see them installed at the entrance to a garage with a downward sloping driveway, acting as a barrier to prevent water from flooding in. Catch basins are essentially grated boxes set into the ground at low points in the landscape. They collect water from the surrounding area and funnel it into an underground drainage pipe. They are ideal for managing water in lawns, garden beds, or at the base of downspouts. The key to a successful surface drain system is proper placement and ensuring it has a clear, unobstructed outlet to a safe discharge point like the street curb or a dry well far from the house. While surface drains handle the water you can see, what about the water moving beneath the ground? For that, we need a subsurface solution, the classic French drain. A French drain is essentially a hidden trench that acts like an underground river, collecting and redirecting groundwater. It consists of a perforated pipe laid in the bottom of a trench that's been lined with water-permeable filter fabric and filled with gravel. Here's how it works. Groundwater seeping through the soil enters the gravel-filled trench. The filter fabric prevents soil and silt from clogging the system. The water then flows into the perforated pipe and is carried away by gravity to a discharge point. The installation is critical. The trench must have a continuous downward slope. The perforated pipe should be laid with the holes facing down, which allows water to enter from the bottom as it rises in the trench. French drains are perfect for drying out chronically soggy parts of a yard, or for intercepting underground water before it can reach your foundation. They are the unseen hero of a truly dry property. Now we arrive at the last line of defense, right at the foundation itself. This is where we combine multiple strategies for maximum protection. First is waterproofing. This isn't just damp proofing, which is a thin asphalt coating. True waterproofing involves applying a thick rubberized membrane to the exterior of the foundation walls. This creates an impermeable barrier that physically blocks water from seeping through the concrete. Second, at the very base of the foundation, alongside the footing, we install a footing drain. This is essentially a French drain dedicated to protecting the foundation, collecting any water that makes it that deep and channeling it away. For the ultimate protection, especially in areas with high water tables, this system leads to a sump pit. A sump pit is a basin installed in the lowest part of your basement or crawl space. As the footing drains collect water, they channel it into the pit. When the water reaches a certain level, a float switch activates an electric sump pump, which forcefully ejects the water through a pipe, discharging it far away from your home. This active system is your foundation's personal bodyguard. Your drainage plan shouldn't stop at pipes and trenches. Smart landscaping and hardscaping can be both beautiful and highly functional. Instead of vast, impermeable concrete patios, consider using permeable pavers. These pavers have small gaps between them filled with gravel, allowing rainwater to soak directly into the ground beneath, reducing runoff. You can also incorporate a swale into your landscape design. A swale is a shallow, wide, vegetated channel that slows down and absorbs runoff, directing the excess away from the house. It can be beautifully landscaped to look like a natural dry creek bed. An even more powerful tool is a rain garden. This is a shallow depression planted with deep-rooted native plants and grasses. It's designed to collect runoff from your roof or driveway, allowing the water to pool temporarily and slowly soak into the ground. This not only protects your foundation, but also filters pollutants and recharges groundwater. One critical thing to avoid: don't pile mulch or soil up against your siding. This mulch mounding can trap moisture against your home's structure, inviting rot and termites. Always maintain a clear gap between any landscaping material and your home's siding. Let's talk about the practicalities: cost, materials, and common mistakes. The cost of a drainage system can range from a few $100s for simple DIY downspout extensions to many thousands for a professionally installed exterior French drain and sump pump system. The investment, however, is a fraction of the cost of foundation repair. When it comes to materials, you have choices. For drain pipes, you'll see flexible corrugated pipe, which is cheap and easy to install, but can crush easily and clog. The professional standard is rigid, smooth-wall PVC pipe, which offers superior flow and durability. For French drains, use clean, washed gravel, not pea gravel, which is too small and dense. And always use a high-quality, non-woven geotextile fabric to prevent clogs. The single biggest mistake homeowners and even some contractors make is improper discharge. A drainage system is useless if it doesn't have a place for the water to go. You must have a positive slope to a safe outlet, whether it's the street, a storm drain, or a pop-up emitter in your yard, far from any structures. Never drain your water onto a neighbor's property, and always check local building codes. So, let's bring it all together. We've seen how unchecked water can silently and systematically destroy your home's foundation. We've learned how to diagnose the problem by looking for pooling water, damp walls, and structural cracks. We've covered the complete multi-layered solution, starting with clean gutters and properly extended downspouts, ensuring the ground is graded away from the house, installing surface drains for hardscapes, using French drains to control groundwater, and protecting the foundation itself with waterproofing and sump pumps. The result of this comprehensive approach is more than just a dry basement. It's peace of mind. It's a protected investment. It's a safe, stable, and healthy home. The result? A beautiful modern residential house with a well-constructed drainage system, dry, clean surroundings, and a landscaped yard with proper water channels directing water away from the building on a bright sunny day. Your home is your biggest asset. Don't let the silent killer of poor drainage wash it away. Protect your home today. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video for more weekly Build Smart tips to protect and improve your home.